All right, guys, well, I'm pretty excited. I got the bus plugged in now. I'm firing up the monitor over there for Mom. And I got power back out here because I'm parked outside of Mom's house now. And my brother's right there in front of me. And he's all powered up. And I think this is going to work out good right here. So I just got to do some cleaning. And I'm hoping to start tackling some projects out here. One of them I really like because one reason why I didn't mind parking over here now is because there's not a lot of construction. I have to go in and out to my wood shop, which with the door, the way I had it over there was lined right up. I could just step out 3 or 4 steps and back right in my wood shop at tables and all that stuff. I have access to that over here, but it's down south a little bit further away. But I'm not doing as much of that at the moment. I have a lot more little stuff like plumbing I got to do. And then I can see some of the plumbing stuff on the floor here. And then, of course, I want to start wiring in the breakers. Because what I'd like to do, actually, it might be kind of a priority, is get this all wired in so I can then have an external cord that you would pull out just like you would with a regular RV and plug into your power source. And that would power up all my outlets on the bus. And then I can start using that. So this might be one of the things I work on next. But another big thing I want to do is get this side over here finished up, insulated, the wires all tucked where they need to go, because this is where my toolbox is going to sit. And I'm tired of going in and out for tools, so I'm going to have my toolbox set up right in here. So maybe that's what I'll do first. I get my tools all on here and not have them strewn all over the bus like they are right now. And then sometimes I got to run back and forth to the shop too. But so yeah, so my house is over there, you can see. So if I have to go over there to get stuff, that's not the end of the world. We're still right here. But ideally, have the tools right here behind me. So yeah, I might actually, what I need to do is just pick a project, because it's been really four or 5 months since I've done anything on the bus. You know, I've been working on the doors downstairs for a lot of the cabinets and stuff up here. So I get that going, but once the weather gets nice, that will go back on hold and we'll be out here, which we're starting to see that now. Tracy's got a lot of painting to do. I hate to paint. I don't think she particularly likes it, but she knows how much I hate it, so she does most of the painting. So yeah, I think, oh yeah, I can do my plumbing. I got my water pump sitting in that box. I can work on that down here. I was tickled to get the gray water tank in last fall, so that's all underneath. So that all could be plumbed in as well. There's still a lot to do. I'm in no hurry. What I need to do is pick one thing and do it. And I think that might actually be, well, I'm going to do cleanup first, and then I might actually work on the garage area where the toolbox is going to go, so I can get my tools picked up. They're all over the place here. And that's what I'll do. And I think I talked about this too. Tracy and I did put these chairs out here. But I think we're going to take them out. Yes, they are very comfortable, but there's plenty of other comfortable chairs out there that they're not as bulky as these. These things just are taking up a lot of space. I really love that chair. It's comfortable, but it's just taking up a lot of space. So those might end up coming out. Well, that will be determined. Another project I don't really want to tackle, but I have to, is finish cutting back the antifreeze line here that went to the bus heaters. So I got to disconnect this all here and cut it so it's underneath there. And once that's out of the way, I can build the box that's going to go around all these wires all the way up. And I think there is going to be like a little half wall here. And then there's going to be a small archway on the top that's going to support the ceiling. And then I can put the trim pieces that I made. I think you saw that in the video. It runs the whole length down here. And these are the pieces right here. They got to be sanded and all that, but they're 16 footers, so those will go up there. But I can't do that until, so like there's always one thing in front of the other that you can't do. So it's time to pick a project and work on it. Now, I don't know exactly what's on the agenda today. Probably gonna do some more cleaning out here. I've been trying to sort some tools because some of those are gonna go on the bus. Well, I set up the toolbox, which I think I was working on a little bit yesterday. But yeah, it's beautiful out today. at the moment anyways, but still got to fix the covered garage over there, get the top back on it and tie down this side, but I ain't worried about that today. Oh, sounds like the dogs want to go in. But yeah, I still got to grade the driveway. It's just a lot of stuff to do, but I don't think I'm going to do a heck of a lot today. Probably going to putt around on the bus now that I got it moved over here where it's easier to get at, and it's level for the most part. It's not sitting on the lawn. Brother's bus is in front, so open up the garages over here, do some yard sale stuff. Got a lot of stuff planned, I'll video a little bit here and there as I go. Oh, good morning. I don't know where I am as far as how much video and footage I have, but it's Sunday. I'm watching Mom today, but I am on the bus because I'm right outside her door now. We moved over here, and I have an alert right outside the door. I can hear if she leaves the room, and I'm firing up the laptop, and of course I have the call button right here, so we're good to go, hopefully. Right now she had breakfast and she's laying down taking a nap again and watching TV, so I thought I'd come out here and start putting around a little bit. It's a little chilly this morning. I just started cutting wires and stuff. I was going to start trying to put my breakers and stuff in, so I will show some of that process. But when I do, just keep in mind, I am not a professional. I'm not licensed. I do this for myself, and this video is only for entertainment purposes. Don't try this stuff at home. It's not an educational video. Just remember that. So if I do show that, I just want you to be aware of that. You always want to be careful with electricity or anything else you're doing for that matter. And then, of course, I'm going to work on some plumbing, but I got to be honest with you, I just don't like the cold as much, and it's hard to get motivated when you're chilly. So, yeah, oh, you know what? I got some handles I found at Dad's house here that we're going to put in the yard sale, and there's a bunch of them. And I'm wondering if there's enough and what they'll look like. If they're too big, I don't know. They might even be just too big for the doors. I'm going to go grab one and take a look and see if it'll work out. Okay, so I got the handle here. Now, well, it's not really doing it any justice. You can't really see, but it's like a rustic, like a antique brass. It is metal. And the reason I got the camera down because I'm not going to be able to do everything at once, and the handle will go here like this. Now these are the smallest doors, so if they work on this and look okay, I'm guessing they'd be okay on the rest of the doors. So yeah, I don't know if I like the look or not. And of course, Trace will have to check them out too. Well, the doors are all dusty, but that's what it would be, something like that. And they're free and they're recycled. The only issue with this is my hinges are going to be exposed hinges, and if they don't match this at least somewhat, it won't look good. I was going to do other type of hinges, but it's going to be more work than it's worth. So I will have exposed hinges, so I'll have to take a look and see what I'm going to do. But potentially that's what we could do. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on Mom today and relaxing on the bus. And I got a quick visual of the door, as well as multiple alert systems and call buttons if she needs me. I'll show you a little bit about what I'm doing here. So I'm just stripping the wires back. You really want to get the outer casing off all the way back to the opening as best you can. I'm leaving a little bit because I'm leaving my labels on there. This is the left side of the bus. As you can see, this is the AC, and this on the other side, it says right side. This one I should have left longer, more wire, because I really would have liked it to fall like this one did, all the way around the outside of the box and then down in. But for whatever reason, I didn't have enough. And then of course you got your hot wire that'll go into the breaker here, and I got this hot wire that'll go into the breaker. So that's your left and right. And now I'm just stripping off the casing off this one. And the best way to do this, I just use a razor blade here like this and slice it right up the middle. Because if you go right up the middle of the wire like that, you're cutting right along the side of the ground wire, and you're not going to cut into the inner casing. But again, I'm not a professional. Don't do this at home. This is for entertainment only. So I'm just trying to do this one hand so you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. So once you get that slice, you can peel this away like this. I'll peel it all the way back, and then I'll cut it off. And then here you got your negative, and then your ground. And the ground has paper on it, and that will come off too. And then there you have your 3 wires that you're dealing with. So you'll cut all that other stuff off and out of the way, and then reroute these. And of course, when we're done, the blacks, the hot wires, will go to breakers that will snap in here. And of course, I still got to run power to this thing, which this would be the ground. This is the 2 hots here for your breakers. And yeah, just a little at a time working on it and slowly getting it done. But again, I'm watching Mom today. I got the computer finally up and running over there, making sure she is all right. But this is a look at the bus from the back. Let me put it on wide angle. So there you go. I'm standing all the way. Actually, the camera is almost like a foot from the back of the bus. So you can see this in the opening to the garage area. Got my toolbox in here. Part of it. I'm still going to put the upper part. And then the bedroom area. Closet. Bathroom. Utility area with the shower and all the water. Refrigerator. Microwave. Countertop. Cupboard. Stove. Countertop. Kitchen sink. Drawers. Cupboards. Countertop. Living space. And the front end of the bus. And I got the heater going today too. It's a little chilly, but it's toasting it up pretty good out here. Okay, I think I was starting to say, and I got a phone call from my sister in Kentucky. You might have noticed this wire here. This is a stranded copper wire. So I'm using this. It can carry more current more efficiently, and I had it, and I'm using this for this one's going to be for the refrigerator, and then this one here will be a 12-volt one for the water pump. So I'm slowly stripping the stuff off this one here, and we'll get this one wired in as well. And the reason why I use this, 2 reasons. 1, I had it, and 2, it can be used, it's strong, it's heavy enough for 110, it's a 110 wire, but I also could use this for 12 volt if I had to, if I decided to switch to a Dometic refrigerator or something like that. So this gives me a little bit more flexibility to use it for. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm working on at the moment.